Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Quinn. If you've been with us before, you might recognize this truck here. It is our 2019 Ram 1500 Limited. It's gone through some transformations over the last few years. Lately, we've added this one, Mod V2 bumper. So I figured now would be a good time to do a full walk around of the vehicle, show everything that we've done to it. So yeah, welcome back. Let's get right into it. So let's just work front to back. Here's the Mod V2 front bumper. Mod standing for modular because it's a multi-piece design. So there's a center section, two wing sections that you get shipped. Another optional accessory on here, if we dive underneath, is the integrated skid plate, which attaches from the bumper directly down to your lower control arm cross member, creating a nice smooth surface. And that all bolts on. That can be added anytime. So that's the nice part about this bumper is that, yeah, you buy the main bumper and then you want to add a winch mount. So we've actually tucked a 12,000 pound worn VR EVO winch in here, which mounts on this winch plate here. And that can be added at any time as well. That all completely bolts on. Worn 12,000 pound epic winch. Obviously comes with the vice strap there. Check the profile from the side. Sits nice and tight. Nice aggressive body lines. You got quite a bit of approach angle that you gain here. You can see again there's the skid plate that runs through there, nice and smooth. Completely compatible with your parking sensors, so it has a nice OEM fit and finish. They're guaranteed to work. In the bumper here, you can install a 30-inch light bar. So we have a 30-inch white light bar with our OEM style mesh. That's another option. Kind of gives it the factory look. For fog lights, we're running the FNG street legal DOT fogs. They come in a yellow as well as a white. And they hook up to the factory switch. On the top of the bumper, there are plenty of mounting holes for all the lights you could ever mount. On here we've got the FNG 5s, which are 5-inch lights with a ton of output. They're hyperspot, so they're a very narrow beam and cast to far direction. So we have these lenses as an option as well. Let's see if I get the last one with one arm. And you can clip on different beam pattern spreads as well as different colors. So I've got the ones that we mostly sell are the 2 spots with the 2 floods. It's kind of a nice blend of both. And you can switch up colors. You want all yellow, all white. There you go. On the top, we also have mounting for bull bars. So we have a high-rise bull bar, ram bar, we call it, that goes up and over. We've got photos of that on the website, as well as a low rise. So with a 5-inch light, you can only run the high rise to clear. But if you run a 3-inch cube light, you can run the low rise. So the goal in designing this bumper was to make it lightweight. It's a 1500, so we don't need to put a ton of weight over the front end and the front end components, but also build it quite robust and strong. So to achieve this, this bumper is constructed out of 4 different thicknesses of steel, starting at 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 10 gauge, as well as 14 gauge. So All strong and robust where it needs to be, but on a diet too. So I think it's one of the lightest on the market, especially with all the accessories that it does have. It's blinding. And I'll show you what we're using to power and control all the lights. And it's under the hood here. So we are using our AUXbeam mounting kit to mount an AUXbeam BA80 switch kit. So how many lights do we have? We have 4, the Lightbar, the fog lights. We've got the ditch light brackets, which I haven't got into yet. We've got 2 lights on the back, and it is all being powered through here. So we don't have wires everywhere. Super clean looking. The only additional thing we have is our winch cable here. So yeah, under the hood, pull that off. And this one here is the BA80. So it's got connections for up to 8 different lights, pair of 30 amp circuits, pair of 20 amps, 10s and 5s. So right now we have a couple spare slots, but it makes wiring so easy. So I just hooked these up, built a little wiring harness, plug and play, and ran the wires up, connected it in the cab. I'll show you what that looks like. Here's the interior cab bracket, which mounts the button panel, and we're just able to control. We got the 2 different bumpers, lights on top, so the FNG 5s. Got the light bar there. We got our backup lights, our ditch light brackets, which you can see right there. So super easy, really accessible. I can put that over my shoulder. You can easily control it while driving, but it's not too bright that it doesn't blind you at night. So they also sell some other ones that are compatible, that you have different color changing options. You can control it with your phone. So yeah, really nice little system. So while I'm there, why don't we chat the next thing, which is the ditch light brackets. Power them up. So another accessory that we have bolted on here are our ditch light brackets. They are powder coated in the same tungsten as this front bumper. While we're here, I did forget to mention that this bumper is available in a satin black finish, which kind of matches the Rebel, or bare steel. We may introduce this as an option as well. So this is the gunmetal color that we do our ditch light brackets. And yeah, so this bumper here is specific for the 1500 DT. That's why it fits so well. We also have a version specific for the Rebels. So just make sure you select that if you are buying one. Into the ditch light brackets. Fastens under the hood here. Completely bolt-on, made from 3/16 steel. So that's the thickest available to keep it nice and rigid. Nice clean wiring harness as an option as well. So we sell the brackets on their own. This wiring harness here, which tees off, goes to the other side and terminates in this AUXbeam panel. Let's put the cover on before I forget. And we have the FNG fog lights on here. So these are actually street legal as well. So these ones, same ones, street legal. Street legal has a nice wide beam pattern. These ones here have covers. So they are extra bright. They're off-road only. And yeah, so nice thing about these ditch light brackets is they have little wiring connectors here. They're formed to stay nice, high and tight to the hood, as well as we have a little rubber damper there and rubber dampers on the bottom side to make them nice and strong. So oops, actually just changing the light angle there. And they have a nice cutoff in them. So that's gonna keep you from blinding oncoming traffic if you angle them low enough, but also this carries quite wide. So wide beam, but narrow. So you can aim them exactly where you want. Available in white as well. But yeah, just loving these. I prefer the yellow lights personally because we get a lot of fog in our Pacific Northwest area, and it's just a little easier on the eyes, so it doesn't reflect into your face nearly as much. So that's what those look like. Also, all the lights match up perfectly. Let's move on to the rear. So, got to get the front bumper, got to get the matching rear bumper. This is our Mod V2 high clearance bumper. You've probably seen it in another video we did, but if not, let's go over it. So, bumper sits nice and tight, just follows the body lines. Again, designed specifically for the Ram 1500 DT truck, so not just a cookie cutter bumper like other ones out there that are just made to fit. This is 100% designed to fit, so following that line there. And compared to the stock bumper, this angles up quite a bit more on the rear, so that's just going to give you more clearance. Just like the front, completely compatible with sensors. So very few vehicles, but some of them did, including this Limited, came with 6 sensors. So it's compatible with 4 and 6 sensor models. Lots of clearance here for exhaust and exhaust tips. This is a factory size, but you can run a 5-inch, etc. You're not going to run into issues there. On the rear, we have our rear Slimline reverse kit, specific for the Mod V2 bumper. We offer another kit that's not on here, that the same lights bolt right here. And these lights turn on automatically when you put in reverse, but we also have the wiring harness installed where we flip that on with the AUXbeam. I'll go do that now so you can have a look. There you are, flashed up. But yeah, with this harness that's installed right now, they come on automatically when you put in reverse, but also overrides if you hit the button. So full functionality there. Has a combo beam. So these, half of them are flood, half of them are spot. So it goes quite a distance back. Really bright, nice and protected there. What I love about this high clearance bumper, what we've done is radius the edge. So it looks not only like super factory, but it gets rid of any sharp edges where rust can start, etc. Also just gives it a nice shape. Again, just like the front, modular. So this ships directly to your door. You don't have to pick it up at a freight depot, etc. It's nice and light pieces, assembles easy. So yeah, center section, 2 wings. Again, I think one of the first companies to offer that. Fits with the factory LED license plate lights. They bolt right in. Access for your spare tire. Don't want to forget that. So yeah, trailer 7-pin, retains the factory hitch. So all your factory tow ratings remain. Yeah, just a really clean system. Ties in perfectly with the truck. Just gives it, slightly more aggressive look. And ties in again with the front bumper. There's the side profile. I'm not sure if I did the side profile of the front, but give you a look overall. We went with Raceline 18-inch wheels here with a 34 equivalent tire, Wild Peak 83Ws. Which seems to be a good all-around winter tire. What did I forget on the rear? We've got rear recovery hooks. So when you remove the front bumper, you're left with these factory front tow hooks. So if I can get underneath here, we sell a kit that repurposes them for the rear. So heavy duty, fully welded 1/4-inch bracket, fits with the factory bumper, fits with our high clearance rear bumper, and it just gives you a recovery point. So maintains the ratings of the tow hooks, bolts directly into the hitch and frame, so a super strong spot. So yeah, that is a quick crash course on our 2019 Ram 1500. This one's an eco diesel, but completely compatible with your 5.7 Hemis and V6 Pentastar engines as well. So yeah, if you'd like to see any more of these videos, or if you have a request for a video, drop a comment below. If you like them, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Next, we're probably going to be working on a roof rack for this, as well as we do have a rear headache rack, race rack kind of combo. Yeah, if you have any ideas for future projects that you're looking for that you can't find, again, drop us a comment below. But until next time, I'm Quinn. Catch you later.